Greetings once again, fellow gamers. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of 7 Days to Die, War of the Walkers. It's day 44. I took a busy day off camera to get things all fixed up. Basically, there's no progress on this building here. We're going to try and finish that this episode. But I did fix our perimeter fence around there. I took out all the pesky grass to make it easier to see what's going on. And we repaired up the spikes as well, so... all the spikes. Oh, and we're cold apparently. Well, I don't care. We're currently cooking some grilled pork here, I think. Yep, grilled pork. So I'm going to add that to my my inventory of foodstuffs there. We're going to experiment a bit more with cooking as well later on. But for the moment, I want to make a machete. Now, we've had this level 199. Oh, for goodness sake, woman, shut up. Machete for ages and not really been able to repair it up or use it. It's not been very great. So that's the wrong chest. We want a bit of leather and then we can make ourselves a machete finally. So I may as well just make this in my inventory. Then I know when it's done. Machete. Oh no, we can't. We have to make it in there. Silly me. There we go. Okay, we made the blade in the last episode, so that's good. And then we can combine it with this one and make a better machete. But in the last episode, oh no, between the last episode and this, I also off camera went to the trader and sold off a load of stuff. The only thing that's currently in trade goods is a bunch of blueprint paper as usual. Actually, how many dukes do I have? Oh, it looks like I spent them all. Look at that. I had 2 stacks of Dukes tokens here. And I've actually spent the bally lot pretty much. Because basically what I did was I bought all the ammo I could get my hands on. Plus a class paper. So we've got, yeah... some more ammo here. I mean, it's not particularly cheap. It's quite expensive stuff, really. So that's probably where it's gone. We've got a weapon supply flare or 2 here that we're going to plonk down and make use of as well, of course. So that'll be good. Gold tip machete. I still have not found the recipe for that, even in the trader. But what I did find in our trader is covert class. No, the covert class quest line we haven't finished yet. Protection class, however. We have all 3 now, so we can make our protection class paper, which means we can make our protection class vending machine. There it is. So we really want to be able to... oh, and we just leveled for that. Fantastic. There we go. We really want to be able to place these vending machines now. Okay, that's still cooking. And in here we have a machete. Fantastic. Well, it's not a great machete yet, but it's a machete. So what's the damage on that? No, I don't wish to scrap it. Thank you. I wish to look at its statistics. It doesn't. Entity damage 29.41, 29.79. So actually our Spike Club is better, but that's because our machete is not of great quality just yet. So what I might do is make another machete blade, and then we can put those 2 together. So we'll do that. And then I intend to kind of retire, not that, our Spike Club, because I prefer a machete, really. Okay, is this done yet? No, it is not. But what we want to do, we want to make, oh, we're going to have screamers turning up now, aren't we? I want to make a chemistry bench, and before we do that, we did level up a couple of times in the last episode, because of course we got ourselves, we had quite a horde there. And so I just need to get my science skill up, I think, to 7. And then we should be able... chemistry bench, chemistry station, 10 points. Damn it, we've only got 9 points. That is so annoying. Okay, if we've got any quests we can do... yeah, we have crate master. We need to make 5 large storage crates. Right, let's do it. Where's my nails? There. Here we go. Storage crate. Is it under crate? Schematic crate. That is not what I meant. Storage chest is probably. Storage. Generic large. 5. Go. That is in my inventory, so that will work. Do we have a machete blade? We do. So we can turn that off. Did we put the leather back? We probably did. So we need to... no. We need to pick that up again. Okay, looks like our dinner is done, so we'll pop that in there. There we go. I do love these large storage crates. You can fit so much in them, and we've got 3 out of 5 of our crates. These ones we're going to put in our vending machine shed, as if you like. We're just going to have to wait. They're going to have to wait for placement till we've actually got somewhere to put them. So I'm going to have to put them in this tool chest for the moment, just so that I know, because I'm not entirely sure at the moment where we're going to put all of our crates, our vending machines. We've got 4 there, and it looks like we've got another 5 to craft. So we're going to need to fit 9 of them in there. Now, I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem, but oh, there we go. There we are. Now that should have given me, and the damage should be better on that now. Yes, it is. Okay. So that should have given me some more skill points, I would have thought. Chemistry station. Buy. Yes. There we go. Finally. All right. So we'll put our chests in here for the time being. There we go. You can see we've got some spare spikes and traps and things in there as well at the moment. I'd like to try some of the other traps. We're going to need to go electric first. So we need our chemistry bench, and for that we're going to need this bench here. And I can't remember everything that's in it. Chemistry station, we need a cooking pot. We've got a spare one of those. Gas barrel, beaker, short iron pipe and wood. Well, the short iron pipes will be here. There they go. Gas barrel, we've probably got a gas barrel in. We've got beakers here. Give me the beakers. I think we just need one, but I'm not entirely sure. Gas barrel, pretty sure, on the bike. I think I can hear a screamer. Gas barrel, there we go. But I'm going to ignore it for the time being. I have other things to do here. There we go. Right. Chemistry bench. Do we have everything that we need here? We do not, clearly. Cooking pot. Oh, yes. Cooking pot. I know I have spare ones here. So, there we go. Now we should have everything we need. Chemistry bench. Craft. You do not have the necessary resources. Okay, 11 gas barrels. I only need 1, 2 beakers. Wood. We do have the necessary resources. We have everything we need. Oh, I need 3. Ah, that's all right. We have that many. I'll just put 1 in there, and then we do have the resources we need. Right, that should work now. There we go, finally. Excellent. So that's strangely not going to take that long to do. So I'll put all this other stuff away first. We can put these beakers back into our cooking station there. And the gas barrels back in the bike. We're going to have to get on and build the platform for the bike so that it doesn't have to sit here like vulnerable. I don't like the idea of it being there. It could always get killed accidentally by something. Okay, chemistry bench. Is it done? It is. Excellent. Let's get that placed. Perfect, or it will be. There. Magic. There we go. Doesn't even block the window. It's almost as if I'd planned it. Right, fuel. We're going to have to fuel that up. I'm not quite sure what we've got as fuel in other things at the moment. We've just got some coal. We're going to need to gather some coal, I think. We're going to need to gather some coal. Because, yeah, there's quite a lot in our forge, but nothing much in anything else. Yeah, so we're going to need to gather some coal for that, but obviously this is going to allow us to make all manner of things, including brewing beer, but we're also going to be able to make ourselves some paint. So obviously household chemicals and dye, bottled murky water, and then we can also make it with cotton, chrysanthemum, goldenrod from the farm as well. But there was something else that I wanted to try and make actually for in here as well, so that we can really get our storage sorted out. We're going to need forged iron, spring and mechanical parts. So let's see, springs, mechanical parts are there, and forged iron is here. And yeah, I do love getting all of our storage sorted out. So I thought if we had a gun safe to put our actual guns in, that is going to make things so much easier. We're going to put it here. It's going to make it so much easier than rummaging around in this box, which is intended for gun and ammo parts actually. Although to be honest, I'm going to probably put those here. And these bike parts, have I got some bike parts over here as well? I do actually. So it would be a good idea. These, obviously, the bike parts will ultimately go in a different chest altogether in the bike garage. And one of the large chests we've just crafted will do for the purpose as well. This is intended to have other things in, but I'm not going to worry about that too much for the moment. Okay, so I'm going to leave, yeah, the gun parts from here are going to go in there, I think, next to the chest. That's a good idea. And our bike parts and things, they're going to go in here for the moment. But as I say, they will eventually be in the garage when we have one. But we're also collecting up engines for a generator bank. And it looks like we've nearly got enough. We need a couple more, ideally. We can, of course, make a generator bank with less than that. Yeah. I would rather it had, it was firing on all cylinders, so to speak. But I'm going to, well, we can set one up anyway. It's just a question at the moment of whether we have the time or not. So what we want is, I've got a list of things that I want to be able to do today. Gun safe is definitely on it. But another thing is we want to try and sort out our platform up here. I also, though, have these flares, which we're going to place as well. And we're going to open these up, because these are guns and weapons. A scope. Okay, there we go. And what's in this one? A sawed-off shotgun. They're not brilliant, to be honest. They're a bit pants, really. But, you know, they were for free. So what can you... Not too much in the way of complaining there. So, we're going to see if we can upgrade... Oops, missed that one. This place a little bit, and then we've got to have somewhere to put our vending machines. That is vaguely secure. I've got some windows in here as well. Look at that. I'm not sure if I can reach that. Oh, I can. Good. So we're going to have to make a few windows too. Can I craft those in my inventories, actually? I'm not sure if I can. Wood window. Yes, I can. Okay, I'm not quite sure how many of these we need. Let's go for 6. And it's going to need a roof on it as well, of course, but the roof is less important. Go on. No, I didn't mean that. Oh, we'll paint it all eventually anyway. Okay, I'm going to have to do some... The ones that I can't reach are going to have to be done from outside, I think, because this is just awkward. There we go. I may have reached all of those, or I may not have. I have another one to put there. Okay, there we go. There's a couple we missed, including these ones in this corner, unfortunately. I'm going to have to do those from the outside, just because I cannot reach from in there. You can see there's one here. I'm not sure if I can reach it from over here. No, I can't. Okay, so we're going to have to be down there to do that. I've got some windows to place as well, and we're probably going to need some more, let's face it. Let's see, 1. Yeah, I'm going to need a couple more of these. And 2 more. No, 1 more actually, because we've got we need a door. That's what we need. We need a door on there. And we'll have a more sensible door here. We'll have just a wooden door, I think. Unless I've got just a metal door somewhere. I have a feeling I may possibly have. And if we have, whoops, it'll be in here. Door. No, we don't. Okay, I thought we did have, but no, we've got a couple of scrap hatches. Okay, let's just see what we can make door-wise. Wooden door. That will do. We'll make a wooden door and place that. There we go. And we'll upgrade that as well. There we are. Nice. Yep, we may as well fully upgrade that one. No reason why not. There we go. So, more or less finished in here and ready for our vending machines. Apart from, as I say, the fact that we can't quite upgrade all of the blocks. So we're going to have to go down here to reach that, and I hope we will be able to reach. So there's a couple up there. Now I might have to nerd pole up to get to these actually. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach from... No, not from here. Okay. Okay, here's hoping some zombies don't come along and decide to knock me off my perch. Oh. Doesn't matter. Once we paint the place, you're not going to know anyway. Right, where's the next slot? There's some here we couldn't reach. Similarly, going to have to nerd pole up to be able to reach them. And I'm going to have a fun job, of course, putting in the roof, much as I did on the rest of the tree house, because it's just quite awkward. Is there any more? There's one more here. No, that is not what I want to do, so let's play it safe. We do not want any iron on this place. There we go. And I think that does it. I think that is done then. Yes, it is. Great. Okay, there we are. Right, so I'm not going to worry too much about the roof for the moment. We're going to consider it to be sufficiently well protected for the moment to put our vending machines in. But before we do that, I do have a gun safe to place as well, which should be in here. There we go. Marvellous. Right, and that's going to go there. Fabulous. So our guns, our complete guns and weapons generally, including these, I think, can go in here. And that's going to make it easier for us to work out what we're doing. We've got a couple of pistols, and that's because the trader suddenly decided he didn't want my pistols anymore, because they were just too boring. I think I'll leave my melee weapons elsewhere, actually, otherwise this is going to fill up pretty quick. So Remington, and then we'll put our FAMAS, and we've got SMG. I think I'll just combine those two together, actually. And yeah, for the moment I will put my melee weapons in here, but they're probably going to have to, at some point I'll probably just scrap some of these anyway, not the compound bow, obviously. There we are. Oh, and I've got a scope there. So the scope probably wants to... Yeah, we probably want to put spare gun parts in there, in point of fact. So... And we've got a few scopes, actually. So we'll probably... maybe need to... combine those together. There we go. That is definitely much better organised. So... I shall leave these SMGs in my inventory just to remind me what I'm going to do with those. Then in there we have all our ammo and stuff, and actually probably wants to go in there, so I probably want to switch those two around. But for the time being, we want to put our class vending machines out. Let's just take these, because I want to plot out roughly where these are going to go. So, it's getting a little bit dark for some reason. So it's going to make sense. We're going to have, what, 9 of these? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to block the windows. 7, 8. Yeah, you see, we're going to have more than enough space for these, aren't we? And we're going to be able to put storage crates in here as well if we need them. So, yeah, we've got loads of space there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So almost twice as many as we're actually going to need. So we could probably, what we could probably do is put 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're going to need, okay, here we go. We could probably put other things in here as well, but for the moment I'm going to put the builder class vending machine there. Tradesman class there. Protection class there. Fighter class there. Okay, and we're going to have a whole bunch of them in here one way or another, but you can see it would be probably better not to have 2 of them clipping straight into each other like that. So, but I can put another one there without any difficulty at all, really. So we'll take out these in, I don't know, maybe I shall put these here just to say that this is going to be a good place. There is going to be a good place to put our, in the corners, going to be a good place to put chests, maybe. So I'll leave the bits in front of the windows free, and the corners where we'd otherwise have 2 vending machines clipping into each other, which look a little bit messy. Perhaps we'll put a storage crate there. And yeah, so protection class vending machine. Oh, look at this. So obviously we're going to need to keep selling things. I'm not sure if we can sell anything via... Yeah, we can't sell anything here. So what we're going to have to do Sell price. Oh, we can. Oh, no, we can't. There's no sell button, unfortunately. So we're going to have to go to the traders to actually make money. But we can buy things from these, which is awesome. So let's see what we've got. Class challenge scrap frames. Class challenges. Nice. I like it. So we're not going to run out of things to do anytime soon. Nail gun schematic. I think I've already learned, but I've never had to put parts for it. This is brilliant. Look at this. We can really buy loads of stuff from here. So we're not going to be lacking for anything. This is fab. There we go. And what about this one? We know that. Gold tip knife book. I think I already learned that, but I'm not absolutely sure. But at the moment, for the first time ever in this game, I'm actually a little bit short of dukes because we haven't had, because I've spent them all. I've spent them all on ammo, but I'm looking forward to having a full shed of vending machines there. That's going to be great. Right, okay, so what else were we doing? Oh, I'm going to sort out we've got a gap there for a gunsmithing forge, but we're not going to be able to make that yet because that's still gated behind marksman, which we haven't completed. So what I was planning on doing next, and this is meaning we're going to have to get to our farm and back before nightfall. We're going to head to our farm and pick up all our crops, which will be done by this point because yep, they are. Because I haven't been here for days. Unfortunately, if your farm's quite a distance away, it can be a bit annoying. Now, we haven't learned the other type of farming yet. Let me just look in my skills. Farming, scholar class. We need to finish our scholar class. What was in our way with the scholar class? We just haven't got the class papers, basically. So we're going to be able to plant farm aloe once we've got that. But for the moment, now I've actually got some seeds in one of these chests already. There we go. So I'm going to take all these, and then I know I can replace them. No point making any more if we don't need to. But what I want to do, I'm kind of tired of living off water. It's a good idea at this point. We've got ourselves well established enough. We should probably start brewing some things. I could probably do with a few more coffee seeds there, couldn't I? So I will make a few more coffee seeds. There we go. And then that just fills this up. There we are. And I think there's room for one more at this end. There we are. We've still got one spare just to be annoying. There we go. Cotton I'm not too worried about, but I do want my goldenrod and my chrysanthemum. And I don't know if I've got any of those. I do have some. Chrysanthemum there and goldenrod there, but we're going to need more of them. Obviously, if I'd had time, I would have done this in my off-camera day as well, but I did run out of time, unfortunately. There we go. So, chrysanthemum. Go on, replant. Oh, so awkward to place sometimes. Goldenrod here. Very awkward to place. Does not want to place at all. Okay, and again, we could probably do with some more of those, but for the moment, I'm just going to leave it. And then corn and potatoes and blueberries. Yeah, we'll take all of these in as well. It's a good idea. And then we know what we've got. Uh-oh, I can see a horde coming, and it's 10:30, or rather 9:30, gone. So I'm just going to have to leg it at this point, because otherwise all those zombies are going to be on me in a trice. So I'm going to have to just ignore them and get back to base and then hope they don't see me. So we're just going to do the cowardly thing here. It's the only way to go at this point, I think. I'm going to have to keep these in my inventory. So I didn't quite have time, unfortunately, to finish off there. But we do have lots of goldenrod, etc., which is what I wanted. Cotton doesn't want to go in there. Okay, so my cotton goes in here. So now what we did want was the ability to make ourselves some goldenrod tea. So we're going to make ourselves a bunch of goldenrod tea. And I also wanted to make some red tea. Now, I'm not sure if we have learned the recipe. We did not learn the recipe. Maybe we can remedy that. I'm not sure how many skill points we have. Red tea recipe. No, we don't have enough skill points to learn that. Let's see what other things we could potentially make. Red tea. Apple juice. Is there any way we can make some apple juice? We don't have the recipe for that either. Right, so let's see where our apple juice recipe comes from. Apple juice recipe. Right, these are scholar class. Right, so everything is kind of gated behind scholar class. Figures because we can't actually grow apples at this point. But what we can do at this, we can do some, can we make beer? We have learned the recipe, but of course we have no hops yet, so we're going to need to get some hops seed, and we're going to need to grow some hops, and again that might be gated behind our scholar class too. So for the moment I'm going to put our chrysanthemums in here because there's nothing very much that we can really do with them, but we can brew ourselves some coffee, so let's do that. We haven't got that much in the way of there we go. We haven't got that much in the way of coffee seeds just yet because, of course, we only started growing it relatively late into the game because I didn't find any for a while. So there we go. I think I've got quite a few apples. We've got 113 apples and I can just eat them as is. I don't think I've got... Have I got the recipe for an apple pie in here? I'm not sure if I've learned how to make it. Bread we can make actually, but we need dough. Presumably we need to make dough in order to make bread. And I'm not quite sure where that is in here. Let's just do a search. Dough. There we go. Yeast, bottled water and flour. And do I have to make that in my own inventory? Because we do have yeast and we do have flour. Definitely. They're in here. Yeast and flour. There we go. Let's just see. And we'll be able to grow wheat ultimately, but I'm not sure at the moment. Let's just see if I can make dough. Oh, I can. Look at this. Let's do it. Let's make some yeast. Yeah, let's make some dough. And then we can get baking. There we go, folks. So we're going to get more into cooking and what have you now that we are getting to the point where we know what we need to know. But I reckon in the next episode what we're going to have to do is try and find ourselves some coal because we're pretty much out, and coal is still one of the best things you can use for fuel. We'll find some coal nodes possibly here in the burned biome, but also in the plains, which is just here as well, so we should have plenty of the stuff around. Can't see any nodes of the map. Oh, there's one there and there's one there, and hopefully they would be, but this mod does mix them about a little bit, so we might have to look out for that. There's also some snowy biome there which can sometimes have them in as well. Looks like we've got a cave here, so we're going to have to look out for things like that, and we've got a cave here as well, so it's going to be worth checking out the caves for potassium nitrate too. So we're going to be doing some, we're definitely going to be doing some exploring in the next episode or episodes, because everything else more or less done. We've got some stuff to do. I'm going to have to just keep going back to the trader to see if we can finish off our class quest papers, or loot them from wherever we can find them. I got some from the zombie horde in actual point of fact, but unfortunately none of them was actually useful, particularly they were ones we'd already got. So do I have some water actually? If I have some, there we go. We are going to need to get some more water sorted out as well, so I may as well make a bit of a cooking night of it, and we'll get some things going here. We've got, yeah, we're making dough. We're making goldenrod tea, we're making coffee and water, we're good here. And overnight I'm going to amalgamate these two SMGs to hopefully make a halfway decent SMG for our gun safe. And we're perhaps going to need a little bit more lighting around here as well. But not too much because I don't like it too bright, because yeah, screamers. Basically, we'll just attract screamers. Okay, guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know. Also, feel free to leave me your comments and your suggestions. And I hope to see you in the next episode of 7 Days to Die, War of the Walkers. Things are really shaping up. I will see you then. Bye bye for now.